Hey everybody, it's Jesse Brower, Jesse Brower's Solar Leads, also the founder of Telecentric, what is becoming the world's largest solar telemarketing call center, one step at a time. At least that's the goal, guys. We're definitely not there yet, but we're expanding. I wanted to just get real with you guys and show you a video. So this is the apartment where I live. It's a little bit messy right now. I've been kind of sick. And I don't live here all the time, but I stay here most of the time. And I have a house about, I guess, a mile down the road, maybe a kilometer and a half or something down the road. Big house where my family stays, and I have a room there, and I stay there with my family. But most of the time I'm staying in this apartment. And then I work here because this is the Telecentric headquarters. So it so happens that this commercial building has a couple of apartments. So I took both apartments as a part of the deal. So I've got this one here, and then Mary stays in this one when she's in town. Right now she's in Mindanao. Mary's helping me here at Telecentric. And I just wanted to show you guys that we're a legit operation, that I'm not some kind of a scammer, you know, that I'm not sitting in my grandma's basement somewhere, you know, scamming people for leads or whatever else other kind of bullshit that might come to your mind. We're actually a legit operation. I moved my family here to the Philippines about 6 months ago, and we started this thing. So, you know, this is our signage. This is one of the rooms right now, and I'm going to take you inside in just a minute. Telecentric, our focus is calls. We're always hiring. You got one room here, another room here, and we've got telemarketers inside making calls every day. We've got full-time people doing this, you know, making calls, setting solar appointments. As you can see, guys, you know, people are in here making calls. We've got the cubicles, the desks, everything, all the murals and everything. So it's a legit call center operation, and that's what we're doing. So we're creating solar leads. We're creating solar appointments. I'll show you the other room as well, so you guys can see what we're really doing here. Yeah, so sort of hop on here so you guys can know that I'm a real person and that we've got a legit operation going on. And we do need to turn some more lights on here. It shouldn't be that dark. Had a Valentine's Day celebration yesterday. Here's operations manager. Here's some more cubicles. And then back here at this desk, this is where Mary sits when she's here. And I think she'll be coming back in a couple of days. She's got her own call center down in Mindanao, but definitely she is helping here at Telecentric as well. So this is our operation, guys. And then we've got another room around the corner, which I'm going to show you too, because I want you guys to know. So, you know, some of you guys may have seen some drama on Facebook, and sometimes, you know, I will admit, some of my responses were not as friendly, but, you know, I'm working on that. I'm working on becoming a little bit more friendly and I guess professional with my responses and some of the things. But we had a guy working in my office that was contracted to do workforce management, and Apollo Energy had hired us to do, what was it called? It was a technical support for VC Dialer and workforce management. And pretty much we were charging Apollo $2,000 a month for that one employee, and they would pay weekly, $500 a week. Anyway, long story short, we were doing that position, and then Apollo also contracted us to do appointments for them. So we were doing workforce management, quality control, and technical support from that one employee sitting at that one desk. And then the rest of the call center, we would rotate clients, and sometimes we would be doing appointments for Apollo Energy. Anyway, long story short, guys, they had purchased a bunch of sits from us, and we didn't really ever offer sit-down meetings. We normally only offered like either leads, homeowner data, dialing software, or appointments based on a commission. Like right now, we've got 50 kilowatts in the pipeline with a certain client, and we're going to get commission on that. We're getting 30 cents a watt. So pretty much that's normally how we've always done it. Like leads, data, dialing software, and appointments for a commission. We never normally do like guaranteed sits. We had heard about the guaranteed sits model, and in late November we started offering it for about a month and a half. And we took a bunch of sits orders, and it was kind of a mistake. I don't count that as one of the smartest moves I've ever made. Doing the guaranteed sits was kind of a mistake, because what happens is when you're scheduling the appointments and it's not based on a commission, you know, the client feels very entitled because they paid for a guaranteed sit, and I understand that. And I figure I'd probably feel the same if I were in their shoes, you know, because it was a guaranteed sit. So they were paying $375, sometimes as low as $200 for a guaranteed sit. And the timeline was a little bit slow because we did orders for 20 sits, you know, if you had to want to order for 40 cents, and the timeline was a little slow because sometimes you'll schedule appointments. A lot of times you'll schedule appointments and the homeowner doesn't show up. Literally, the homeowner is not there. So, then we have to replace that. We just have to replace it. And we quickly realized that as a call center, offering guaranteed sits was going to be a non-profitable thing. It was just because, the solar company at that point doesn't have any skin in the game to chase that lead. They just kick it back to the call center. Whereas, if you give them a commission-based lead, it's like, hey, they know we're not going to just sit there and chase the lead. We gave them the lead, and it's their job to chase it. So it's kind of a synergy. We give them a lead, they give us a commission. If it closes, they're going to go chase it because they're hungry. Whereas, if they paid for guaranteed sits, they just kick it back to the call center. Hey, it didn't sit. Hey, it didn't sit. Hey, it didn't sit. And more often than not, we feel like they weren't even going out to the houses and actually knocking the doors. They're just trying to call and confirm. And it's kind of absurd because, it takes us 12 or 14 times to get somebody on the line to begin with. So what do they think that because they're calling them one time from their cell phone or two times from their cell phone from an unknown number that, they're going to be able to confirm that appointment? Unlikely. What they need to do is go knock the door, right? And I don't believe that was always happening. So anyway, we stopped offering guaranteed sits. Long story short, we still have some orders that we're working on fulfilling right now, but a couple of guys got pretty damn ugly. They didn't want to wait. They did not want to wait. And on every single one of them, guys, we offered to continue doing the guaranteed sits and the replacements until the orders were fulfilled. We offered that with Kelly Wilson, with that guy Paul, with that guy Dominic. We said, look, we're going to keep setting appointments until your orders are fulfilled. That's the deal. And all of them lost patience. They didn't want to deal with it. And it's like, well, you guys signed up for it, and you don't have a contract for a timeline. There was no timeline written down anywhere. It was like, hey, we're going to give you 10 cents or 20 cents or 40 cents or however many per order, and that's what the deal is. And so all we could do is just continue to, schedule more appointments. And it's like, they just lost patience on that because, a lot of the people weren't sitting down, et cetera, et cetera. And that's normal, though. You even go and talk to Mike over at Sun Solar Solutions because I'm in his mastermind calls. He talks about how they have like a 50% sit-down rate from the door-knocked appointments, guys. And that's good. 50% is good. It's damn good. It's about half the time they're not showing up. How much more do you think on telemarketing? It's lower than that. And so we're going to have to replace. Anyway, we realized that offering guaranteed sits was not a good idea. It's not going to be profitable for our call center. It's much better to do what we focus on the most, selling leads, selling homeowner data, selling dialing software, and then doing appointments on a commission basis. And in some cases, perhaps a hybrid model where we take a little bit for the appointment and then a commission on the back end, but not a guaranteed sit. So that's what we had realized. And at any rate, a few guys got pretty ugly, pretty nasty, started posting all kinds of crap on social media about how we're scammers and, we're fake and we're setting fake appointments and all this unnecessary garbage that just isn't true. I've just shown you my operation, guys. I didn't set this up to sell fake appointments. It's fucking absurd. I mean, it's just absurd. I didn't set this operation up to sit here and sell fake appointments. What the hell? It never happened. We set appointments that didn't sit down. We set appointments, right? And sometimes maybe there was a situation where it's like, hey, there was a couple that went through that was wrong, mix-matched information, perhaps a quality control issue, but we didn't send any fake appointments, guys. We don't do that. Never have, never will. That's stupid. We don't sell fake leads. We don't sell fake appointments. We don't sell fake homeowner data. We don't sell fake dialing software. It's stupid. Why would we do that? So all we're doing, guys, is literally trying to run a business over here to sell aged solar leads, similar to US Marketing Group, agedsolarleads.com, what is the other one? Leads Warehouse, all these guys that sell aged solar leads, guys, that's a huge part of our business. It has been. It's literally just selling you a list and then enabling you to do what we do, right? So you can go take that list and call that particular list and make your own solar appointments the way that you want to make them, right? So we would sell you the leads and then you go make your own appointments. Or we would sell you the homeowner data and you would go make your own appointments. We'd sell you the dialing software, you'd go make your own appointments. And that's been the bulk of our business. The call center operation, guys, has only been in a physical location for a year. 6 months ago, moved out to the Philippines, and we ended up moving our physical location to this spot. But the bulk of our business for a good while now has been leads, data, and dialing software. Not even scheduling appointments. Scheduling appointments for me goes all the way back to 2017. but I've actually made more money with the leads, the data, the dialing software, and then the scheduling of the appointments has mostly been on a commission basis. So I'm just trying to give you guys a rundown of what we're really doing here. We're selling leads, like those guys that I just mentioned. You know, the Leads Warehouse, Consumer Insight, AgedSolarLeads.com, U.S. Marketing Group, Data Source One. These guys sell aged solar leads. I also sell aged solar leads, you know, under 30, under 90, under 180 day, under 12 months, this kind of stuff. Large list of people who clicked on solar advertisements. I supply other call centers and other operations with leads. Been doing that, guys, successfully. So we are a call center enabler. We're a call center, but we're also a call center enabler. And we supply Experian Credit Bureau homeowner data to a lot of people. We've probably made a couple 100,000, I don't even know, it's a lot, of dollar sales in Experian. I think it's closer to 300K. It's got to be between 2 and 300K in Experian homeowner sales, right? And this is just 650 and above credit, verified homeowner, single family home, cell phone number, email address, and we can play with those filters as needed. But again, call center enabler. We're supplying other call centers with that homeowner data to be able to dial out. We're also supplying the dialing software. So, you know, we use different dialers in our call center, and we're able to also plug you in with those dialers so that you can get set up with your own operation, right? Kind of like what Jason is doing. We do package deal. And now that we partnered with another call center, we're able to also offer labor on an hourly rate. That's a whole different thing that we don't normally do, but we've started offering it. I haven't even sold one of those packages yet. So there's no history on that for me, but the other call center has a long history of being able to fulfill on an hourly basis. So if we're talking about packaging leads, data, dialing software, and labor together, we can do similar to like what Jason is doing, because he's doing that. He's offering all that stuff together with labor. And then our call center, typically what we have done is we have scheduled appointments on a commission basis. We will literally have you guys buy the leads, and then we will sit down and call them and make appointments, and you'll pay us a commission. That's how it works. You buy the leads, or you supply the leads to us, and then we call on a commission basis. 30 cents a watt, certain markets 40 cents a watt. If you're doing enough volume, perhaps a little bit less than 30. But guys, that's what it comes down to. This whole guaranteed sits thing was kind of a nightmare, and a couple of guys got really nasty, and I refunded. And the culmination of this video, I refunded 2 out of 3 of those nasty guys. I refunded them. When it pops up on Square, the merchant account, you have an option, either refund or fight the dispute. You can click refund or challenge the dispute. Do you know that with Paul, I clicked refund? Do you know that with Dominic, I clicked refund? And you know, as far as with Kelly Wilson, I haven't even had a dispute come through from him. He's just been asking for a refund and trashing my name all over social media. But here's the reality, and here's why I'm not going to refund Kelly anything at all. Because remember earlier in the video, I was talking about how we had been contracted by Apollo, that's Kelly Wilson's company, to do workforce management. We were getting $2,000 a month for that one employee. That one employee was technical support, workforce management, and quality control for Kelly Wilson's virtual call center. He was working in my office. Here's the reason why I'm not going to refund Kelly Wilson anything at all. Because he and his company stole my employee, Jacob. He took them out of my office. They were now working from home and paying him directly. Now, that was not right. It's just not ethical. You don't do that in the BPO. You can't just go into somebody's BPO company and say, hey, I like this employee. I'm going to take them as my own. Screw you. Kelly asked me, how much would it be to buy out this employee so that I could take him directly? I said $10,000. It's a $24,000 a year contract, $2,000 a month. If you want the employee, you give me $10,000 and he's yours. He didn't like that price, so that day he canceled the agreement between us. He canceled the agreement, and my employee disappeared. He quit. Yeah, we all know what happened, and Kelly is not denying it, because I just texted him again, and I said, look, we can fulfill the order for you, but I'm not going to give you any refund. And he's like, just making snide remarks about me hanging myself and all this kind of stuff and calling me a whiny baby. He's not even denying the fact that he stole my employee. So here's the reality, guys. Even if we consider that I gave Kelly a $5,000 refund for the SITS order, then there's a $10,000 balance minus $5,000. That means Kelly owes me $5,000. I refunded Dominic. I refunded Paul. I'm not refunding Kelly because he took my employee. And I didn't get paid for that buyout. I didn't get paid for that buyout at all. And that was the agreement. So Kelly owes me $5,000. I'm not refunding him anything more than just giving him a discount on the buyout. And he owes me $5,000. That's it. But we're not running a goddamn scam operation. We're not running any kind of an operation over here. that's illegitimate. You can see my offices. You can see the telemarketers, guys. We do leads, data, dialing software, and commission-based appointments traditionally. And now we're offering leads, data, dialing software with hourly labor in partnership with another call center. So if you want like leads, data, dialing software, and hourly labor, not a commission, but hourly labor, we can put it all together and sell you a package deal for like $15K, about half of what Jason is offering it for. And then you're going to have that ongoing labor charge each month, and we can do that for you. It's a package. We're trying to be competitive and offer something similar to what Jason is offering. And I feel very confident that those hourly workers at that other call center are very capable of fulfilling. But if you want to do something on a commission basis, that's where Telecentric comes in, because we do offer the commission-based appointment setting, depending on the circumstances. But again, mostly it's leads, data, dialing software, leads, data, dialing software. We are more of a call center enabler than we are even a call center. And when we got into that guaranteed sits thing for about a month and a half, that's where all the bullshit came from. That's where all the talk came from, because we were having a hard time fulfilling that in a timely manner. We were going a little bit slower than everybody would have liked. So some people got really nasty and showed their unprofessionalism, and I bit back. I'll admit, I bit back, and I said some things I shouldn't have said. But, you know, the reality is, guys, when people are stealing your employee, they're demanding refunds, even though we've got literally hundreds of man hours into these campaigns, we are delivering appointments. We're committed to continuing to deliver appointments. And they're like, no, just give us all our money back. It's like, what the hell? No. Because you're not entitled to it. We're just going to finish the order. But I ended up refunding them anyway. I refunded Paul. I refunded Dominic. And Kelly's never getting a refund to me because he literally stole my employee. And no matter how you look at the accounting, he still owes me $5,000 because he took that employee who was under a $24,000 a year contract. So that's it, guys. So that's all the drama, whatever else. But I just want to get on here and explain. I'm into like kind of vlogging. I'm into making videos. So I said, you know what? I'm just going to show the apartment. I'm going to show the call center. We're down here making appointments. We're selling leads. That I've sold $1,500 worth of leads today. And I mean, I got another guy on the fence about another $1,000. So, you know, typically on a good day, we're making $1,000, $2,000, $3,000. I mean, a normal month for us is about $59,000 in revenue. And most of that is leads, data, and dialer. Sales are down because all the social media drama and stuff. Like, they've been down a little bit, but then they were up. The very first week, they went up. Like, I had a surge where, like, a bunch of people saw all the drama, and then I got a bunch of sales. And then now people are looking at the drama, they don't know what to think. Bottom line, dude, I'm Jesse Brower. Telecentric is a solar telemarketing call center. Okay, we're also a call center enabler. We provide leads, data, dialing software, commission-based appointment setting, and if you want to package something together with like hourly labor, we can do that now in partnership with the other call center that we're working with. So that's the bottom line, guys. If you need leads, data, dialing software, or you want to do commission-based appointment setting, or if you want to do something with labor, just text the word leads. Just use that as an umbrella statement. Text the word leads, L-E-A-D-S, to 623-204-1812. Text the word leads, L-E-A-D-S, to 623-204-1812. I'll start the conversation with you. That's my AT&T iPhone, and we'll see what you want. We'll see if you want the leads, the data, the dialing software, the package deal, whatever. We'll help you out. Guys, I'm not going anywhere. I've been in this since 2017. I've had the physical call center location for more than a year. Just moved to this location about 6 months ago. We're going to expand. And all these idiots out there that are talking trash about us, it's just pure impatience, unprofessionalism, rude behavior, and I've refunded them. I refunded their money, but they're still not retracting their nasty statements. So that's what it is. All right, guys, thanks for watching.